Good morning, it's Amy. I had just something I wanted to recommend to you. I've been watching craft videos on YouTube for a little bit over a year, which is how I started really getting back into crafting. I came across a woman who was making mini albums out of paper bags and thought that that was the most ridiculously cool thing that you could do, and set out the next day and went to Walmart and bought grocery bags and made a disaster of everything. I used a glue stick. Everything fell apart as soon as it dried. Apparently I didn't have the right glue stick. I don't know. But what I found is I keep adding things to playlists like completed beautiful objects or really beautiful completed objects, or I don't know how to differentiate them. Then I have some mixed media, things like that, or interesting features. The problem with interesting features is that I don't mark where in the video the interesting features are. So what I started doing is when I watched somebody make a mini album, I started just making up a sample, and it was a way to use up my ugly paper. This may not be ugly paper to you, but as somebody who was a child in the 70s, I've had probably almost all the paisley I can handle. So that's just me. Apparently my daughters don't feel the same way, probably. But anyway, what I did was I made a folder and filled it up with little sample things. Something like, just when I'm making a mini album and I can't think of what features I want to add in, or I forget about certain features because I haven't used them for a while, I'll just go into the folder and look around a little bit. So I had this with a photo mat and a journal. It's very simple. Just to jog my memory, 2 photo mats with some decoration in the middle. This one was very cool, and I wish I could find this so I could link to it. If I can find it, I will. It's a slider pocket. This would glue here, and when you pull it out on the top, it pops out on the top and on the bottom. And it's made just with cardstock and, believe it or not, a piece of a grocery bag, a plastic, just a strip of the slippery plastic grocery bags. So that was kind of cool. This was a piece of cardstock. See, I just play around with stuff. It has a little triangle pocket to put things in. This was to make journal tags because I didn't have a corner punch at the time to do that. This was a cute little thing. What I did with this is I glued string around the back and then tied it with a bow. And then when you untied the bow and opened this, there were little cards, journal cards, that would slip into the top and the bottom. And I thought that was really cute. And like I said, I've been watching videos for about a year and didn't have any clue that I was going to make any videos, so I kind of absorbed the ideas. None of these, if any of these are original, I wouldn't even know if I thought of them. So I'm assuming nothing is. This was just a little, glue this side to the page, put a little piece of string in there, tie it in a bow. Just stamping off the page. This was a cute little use, so you could do this with cardstock. Little journal spot here. I just used up whatever scraps I had, and it opened like that. You could put a mat everywhere and just used a circle punch to punch out the corners. This is hideous. I didn't say all of these were beautiful. They were just practice. This was a very cool, fancy little thing you could put in as its own separate page. But I kept gluing the wrong things together. So every time I've used this, I have glued closed important pockets. But it would open like this. There was a place here for you to put a tag, so it would stick out here. And then this was supposed to be a flip out thing, which I glued up. So that didn't work so well, but it's there. I made an envelope. This was an interesting thing I saw in somebody's mini. I really apologize. I don't know where these came from. As I see them, I'll come back to this video and put it in. But this was just layered paper or cardstock with two different colors with a punched edge on cardstock, and then a photo mat here, journal spot, and then a place for you to have a picture tag that you could pull it out here. There was also, I think this is the one that this is another one I would glue shut. I've glued this shut every time I've made it. So apparently I can't remember not to. This was cute. This was just doing one of those edge punches, but not going all the way across, and give it a lacy look, and then just lining your envelope with a different color of cardstock. And then I had little reminders, like do a belly band with a stopper, or just different ways to set up pockets, or things like that. Anyway, I just thought I would share that with you. If you have some paper that you think is ugly and you can't throw it away because it's perfectly good paper, here's some ideas that you could do with it. Make up some samples and put them in a folder so that you can go back to it and put your directions right on there. So thank you for watching. I hope that you'll stop back again. Bye.